Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Life of Tommy C. I'm your host, Tommy C. I just want to talk to you guys face to face about the different stuff in the news lately. So, so in the news right now, they're talking like like a whole lot's going on up there in Washington D.C. And I don't think Washington, D.C. is that bad, if you guys think of it. Washington, D.C., um, like, listen, we flown, we flown all the way over, we flown all the way over from like Indianapolis, and in the effort that we touched down at the same at Washington Dulles International Airport. And then once we got our baggage, I gotta tell you guys something. That was really, really interesting on how they work their baggage, like on the aircraft. Okay, because there's first, okay, there's first a big, long conveyor belt like once they put a tag on, and then after that they take it down the chute down to the bottom of the airport, okay? And then after that, they took 2 days. Actually, this is more than 2 days, about a lot of days in advance. They they were going, okay? They were going around and and then after that a couple things that made my interest. So you guys know that I'm a big radio scanner fan, and I like radio scanners. There was like a whole lot like stuff you guys can do down there if you guys think of it. But you guys have to have the right kind of radio scanner. So So I was doing some thinking and I was like, I'm going to pick one cruise line, and then after that, I'm going to take it a lot of miles to a different area. And then after that, once I did that, I have to tell you guys something. We we were getting into like a big motor pool. There were there were like there there was like a lot of stuff going on that day. Like once we got to our hotel, the Canawood Suites by Hilton, and we were cooking our dinner, the fire alarm went off. Okay, so that means we had to go race down the stairs and then get into our car because it was raining. And then after that, I thought about my radio scanner. And I thought about what kind of stuff would I pick up on it. And and then after that, the next day we were going to on a tour. This tour was really interesting because they first were doing a drive to the Indiana State House, to the United States State Capitol, and and then after that they were going to like for instance the Indiana State Capitol, and then after that they took us around the around the area that you guys can see the Indiana State Capitol. And then after that, once we got done with that, they took us on the back end of the White House. And I thought that part was really interesting because the men in uniform were so they were so on their job, okay? And then after that, once they got that done, we were doing a drive and they were telling us about the different sites. And then after that, once we got to the place that we were having lunch, and then after that, I was wondering what they were gonna have us for lunch. So they had us a sandwich, which honestly, guys, I thought this sandwich was so good. And and then after that, they were taking us and then after that they were taking us over like to like a riverboat. And I thought this riverboat was really shocking. We went over the Potomac River, and then after that, the next day, I was like so excited that I got to see this. I got to see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier doing its thing. Like the person walking across and protecting that. And honestly, then after that, I got to hear your bell ring. And that was the exciting part. And after that, once we came back to our hotel, my mom thought, how would you guys like some steaks tonight? And we shared that with my cousin. And then after that, I was like, why, sure, Mom. Because we put that on our menu. And then after that, the next day was our final day there. We were getting ready to go over to the Smithsonian Museum of Air and Space. And there was like a elevator that took us up to the top. And then after that, like once that happened, I gotta tell you guys something. Looking around at the Uber Hazy Center, you guys got to check that out. Because you guys would think that would be amazing for newcomers that has never even came to that place. And then after that, it became to be raining outside. And then after that, there were multiple. When I mean multiple different stuff that you guys can do, like on these riverboats, like the B&B riverboat in Cincinnati and the other riverboat in Louisville. You guys have to check these out. So this is what the riverboats look like right here. All right? And and then after that, what the different people I thought of on that was our airline crew and our hotel crew. Our hotel crew let us know when the fire alarm went off. They let us know about what they were having for breakfast. And I thought that was like so like remarkable. And then after that, like the different stuff they did, like 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 on the last day when we flown home, it started raining. I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this video talking about my highlights of Washington DC. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will talk about my different ideas for like hotels in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Alright guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.